My friends, how are you? It is absolutely fantastic to see you for yet another video. And as we know, America has gone crazy. Well, we know that for a fact, right? But we had a situation a couple days ago that apparently the right has not learned a single lesson from it all and continues to escalate their hateful rhetoric towards the American people. So, my friends, as you know, for the last 2 days, I have been covering this incident with Charlie Kirk, all right? And this is sort of a lead up to what I'm going to talk about, but it's important to recap exactly what is going on. So recently, as we know, Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at one of his hate rallies over in Utah. And try to convince me as you might, I have spent the last couple days listening to a lot of the things that Charlie Kirk has said, and that is exactly what they are, or what they were rather. And we really don't have time anymore to sugarcoat what is going on as the right continues to escalate its violent rhetoric in America towards the left. We don't have time to sugarcoat this anymore. This is exactly what is happening.
Wow, another hateful video by this guy Trucks towards the left wing whom he barely has the mental capacity to even begin to understand. Hateful rhetoric? Let's listen to some hateful rhetoric.
Of the whole family. Like, y'all too scary. Y'all too scary for revolution. Y'all too scary for progress. Like, y'all want results without putting in the work. You gonna have to take out trash to get a clean house. Like, it is what it is. If the trash can is stinking up the house, you gotta take out the garbage. Take the garbage out, y'all. Take the garbage out.
I found that in classes, I've had to kind of fake having liberal beliefs in order to obtain good grades. And even here, I'm in that philosophy class that the other girl was talking about, and our professor is telling us that Elon Musk is a neo-Nazi. And in my sociology class, we're learning that gender is a choice and it's a spectrum.
Here at University of Tennessee?
Yes, sir. Yes.
How many of you guys think this place is too liberal? Raise your hand. I think that this school should start to get defunded unless they start kicking out CRT and gender. Who agrees that we should defund a lot of this? You guys agree? Oh, they're going to love me after this. By the way, we have this great crowd. All these professors that are pushing this stuff, fire them all and defund this place and teach the basics.
You don't like our Constitution. You don't like our policies. You don't like our president. You don't have to be here.
Doesn't like the United States of America, may God bless you. But fuck you at the same time. If you don't like the United States of America, go back to the countries that we the fuck from, and you'll see how much you appreciate the United States of America.
There you have it, the freedom of speech being exercised in an appropriate fashion. We're not out there shooting left-wing liberals. We're not threatening violence against them. We're not sugarcoating it. But here we have conservative students at these universities and colleges pretending to adopt this left-wing ideology, this hateful rhetoric, in order to pass their classes. That's disgusting. That is not what the education system was put in place to do. But unfortunately, here we are, and we're fighting it. And God bless Charlie Kirk for starting this wave. All you all did was wake a sleeping giant. Through Christ, we have the power to do any and all things.
So on the topic of Charlie Kirk, I put out a video yesterday explaining that the shooter was actually from the right. Does it matter? Does it not matter? I don't really know. It matters in the sense that the right immediately started calling for extreme levels of violence towards the left because of what had happened to Charlie Kirk. We had found out that this young man was raised in a right-wing family, in the, I believe, the Mormon church, raised on right-wing ideology. And no amount of trying to bullshit me is going to change that, because I had many calls for me to retract what I said. All the usual suspects, my friends, where they tell you that he went to college and that's where he became a liberal and that's what caused all this.
There is nothing that this guy Trucks can say, excuse me, the enemy from within. There is nothing that he can say to sway my opinion and the truth, okay? Because the truth is in everything that we've seen thus far. And what have we been seeing? I've already given you a couple of examples, but there are hundreds of examples already out there of how hateful these people are. Further, he goes into what he's saying here by telling us that this kid came from a right-wing family. Yeah, he did. But he went to a left-wing school, didn't he? And we've already seen how influential their evil, disgusting jargon really is. They continue to press their ideas into our children, into our young adults, into the future of America to make it more and more hateful. And look at what the product was. Charlie Kirk getting assassinated by this kid, by this disgusting human being that was manipulated by our left-wing school system. Call this what you want. The proof is in everything that I've been showing you over the past few days, everything that Charlie Kirk has shown you over the past few years. If only you were smart enough to listen, to actually put yourself in another person's shoes and see things from the position that they've been speaking from. Because I've been doing that for the past few years myself from these left-wing liberals. I've tried listening to Kamala Harris. I've tried listening to Gavin Newsom and trying to see things from their point of view, and I just can't, you know? And there's been times, believe me, I know I can put myself in and agree with somebody else because, you know, there's been times that my wife has seen things from a certain angle that I wasn't seeing it from. And when I finally put myself in her shoes, I'm like, you know what, babe, you're probably right. You know, my bad. And vice versa. She's been able to do that as well with things. So I know that I'm capable of these things. Okay. My family is capable of putting ourselves in other people's shoes. Are you? And further, I'd like to know what this guy Trucks and every other liberal out there has to say about the invasion we've been experiencing over these last 4 years. Our open borders have turned us into a free-for-all for everyone to come in here and destroy the lives of our women, our children, and our good, hardworking citizens and legal immigrants of this nation. They have painted legal immigrants in a very negative light, and that disgusts me. What do you have to say about that?
In Dearborn, hundreds attended an all-out for Palestine rally in the city today. CBS News Detroit's Luke Laster talked with those who participated in the gathering, and some say they're worried about their families overseas.
We're here. You can hear our voices. We are American citizens. We have a right to tell you what we want.
Hundreds flooded the streets of Dearborn, displaying signs and waving flags.
We are demanding the end for the siege on Gaza. We are demanding for a ceasefire. We're demanding for their human rights to be in place.
While many took the time to speak with CBS News Detroit during the rally, several asked not to be pictured while sharing the reason they attended.
We have to stand up and rise and be with our brothers and sisters in Palestine. We have to support our people. They're in a place where they're being bombarded.
The rally, named All Out for Palestine, brought out hundreds in what many of those marching called support for their family and loved ones.
I have family overseas. I have family in Palestine. I have friends in Gaza, and it's breaking my heart to see them just living in terror, living under terror for the past century.
To our brothers and sisters in Gaza, we hear you. We're standing with you. You're not alone. We are doing our best, even from all the way in Detroit, Michigan. We're going to do our best to support you, to know that you are loved, you are heard by us. We will be your voice here.
In Dearborn, Luke Laster, CBS News, Detroit.
These are the hateful people. These are the ones who want us dead. These are the ones who truly want to see America fall. These are the ones who don't care whether your child, our children, live or die. They will purposely go out of their way to off themselves in order to take us out. That's the real enemy of this world, don't you think? But hey, if you think I'm wrong, and if you think that they need so much help over there, then why don't you take your ass over there and fight? Because, hey, wars are fought, are won by fighting them. Okay, you have to physically fight. So, I mean, I don't know if you've ever shot a gun before or even loaded one before, even know how one works. Hey, go give it a shot, right? Go get some experience. right? Go down to the your local shooting range and have an instructor teach you how to fire a weapon. Let's see how fast you can get those shots off and how accurate you can be with them. No? Maybe you should just keep your mouth shut then about things you don't even understand. You haven't even lived in a world like that, yet you want to try to dictate to everyone else what's right and wrong about it. We all know wars are ugly. They're pathetic. We should be finding verbal resolutions, right? That's what laws are for and courtrooms are for. But hey, you guys are starting to get pretty damn violent. So I'd say go buy yourself a gun. And if you support them so much over there, hey, you know what? Better than going to your local gun store. I bet you they'll train you over there. Yeah, I'm sure they will. God bless everyone watching this message today. I hope that you all learned something from this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And to Charlie Kirk's family, to his wife, to his children, he definitely meant and still means the world to us. Firm believer in Christ who actually grew my faith over time in the Lord. I owe that much to Charlie Kirk to continue to spread his message of love through Christ. Mr. By the Mile, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.